So Keith asks a question. Okay, hold on. Keith asks a question. My question revolves around relative strength. I've been eating a caloric deficit for the past 8 weeks, and I've dropped 6.4 kilograms in that time with just diet and standard easy strength 5 days a week. It's funny how that can happen. I think one of the secrets to why easy strength for fat loss works so well is you stop beating yourself to death in the weight room and you give your body a chance to not be in the what is the 4 F's of being a mammal: fight, flight, freeze, and there's a fourth one. And what it does is it turns all those engines down so you're not constantly under that stress, I was wondering what your take is on strength staying where it is while body weight comes down. Does this mean I'm getting stronger even if the weight on the bar isn't going up? I like this question. To be honest, at the moment, my body weight is going down, but my weight on the bar is going up. That's a big win. That is the biggest win I think you can do. And if you read people who are good in the field of bodybuilding, you'll find that very often, especially those who recommend fasting a lot, is they're very much into getting the load on the bar, the load and the reps. So the load higher and the reps higher on the bar as a real focus. Don't go for the burn. Don't go for it's all you, bro. You want to get more weight and more reps. The most famous for that would be Tom Platz. But I think everybody who's, not a heavy drug user who's into body composition, that's the argument that they say now. More weight with more reps with more weight. I know there comes a time when the weight on the bar stops moving, but if it stays where it is and I get leaner, lighter over time, do I consider myself having gotten stronger in that time too? So, okay, it's going to sound, I know a lot of you might be saying, it's a strange question, but I think he's right. So one of the things we do in weightlifting competitions, powerlifting and Olympic lifting, is a lot of us look at who's competing in the event and say, well, I can't beat that person, so I'm going to go to a lighter weight class. I'm one of those rare people who actually, I never lost very much dropping weight because I use the old method where you try to lose as much weight as you can as late as you can. So I'm not recommending it. It's probably not healthy. It's probably not healthy at all. But it's the old Bill March method where, you lose as much weight as you can the day before. So famously at one of the national meets, I lost tons of weight. I mean, I'll just tell you, 22 pounds, 10 kilos in just a few days out. It was, it was spitting, it was sweating, it was sauna, it was all those things you're not supposed to do. Stepped on the scale, made weight, 110 kilos, and then walked about 10 feet. I drank so much water and so much, at the time we only had really like juices. I drank juices, and I swear I put the 22 pounds on right back, right then. But listen, if you snatch, 140 kilos at 105, I think you're stronger than somebody who snatches 140 kilos at 110. So yes, I think that's true. I think you are stronger. And that is just one of those classic ways. And that's why we had, I don't know where I have it. I honestly don't. But I have Dick Knottmeyer's Pacifica Barbell Club gym records. And I have a whole bunch of them in these weird spots. And it's interesting because when they changed classes, so it used to be you went from 198 to 242. And then in 76, they brought the 100 kilo 220 class in. So obviously I have a lot of those. But it was interesting to look because a lot of people actually lifted more weights when they were in these lighter classes. Why would they do that? Well, you would be up body weight at the regional meets, the state meet, but at the nationals to place, you might drop a whole class. So yes, you're technically stronger. And of course, if you lift more weights at a lighter weight, that is true and amazing progress. As you know, I like certain lines in the sand. Like I taught at the RKC2 last week, and I like the idea that all the men, the original plan, all the men had to be able to press the beast the 48 kilo bell, and do this Secret Service test. That would be the 10 minutes of snatching the 24 kilo bell 200 times in a half an hour period. So I would suggest pressing the beast first and then doing the snatch test. But I like lines in the sand sometimes for measuring how strong you are. Like I like to say double body weight deadlifter, because that's Percy Sarity's standard. Just throw out that number. But I also like it when, like what you're doing, you have a standard you set for yourself, and I'm going to stay at that weight even though my body weight is descending. I also think it's the healthiest way to go. And for body composition, I think it's the best way to go. Thank you.